time is money and how it is compared with money. Time has often been compared with money. It is said that it is as important to spend and utilize time as it is to spend and utilize money wisely. These both play a very crucial role in every individual's life as well as in business. Time is money. Time is money is a highly used phrase in the business world. Time plays a very crucial role not only in an individual's life but also in a business as a whole. In order to run any business successfully, every individual working in that company or an organization must know the importance of time management. Because if a single individual lacks this knowledge, then it will affect the entire organization. There are different activities taking place in an organization, and every employee is given a separate task to perform. If one employee lacks time management, then the task will not be completed on time, and the employee will have to work extra, and this will indirectly affect other employees and ultimately the company or an organization. There are there are different activities taking place in an organization, and sorry. Example, in order to explain the importance of time management and why time is often compared with money, let's look at this example. There is a meeting to be held in 1.5 hours, and the boss has asked one of his employees to prepare a presentation and has given him an hour time to prepare. The employee gets to work but gets distracted and forgets that he has to prepare the presentation, and by the time he realizes there is only 30 minutes left and he has just prepared 3 slides so far. The boss comes to check his progress but is highly disappointed seeing nothing has been done. So, mm, who will be affected by the employee's lack of time management? The entire organization, because it was very important presentation, as the presentation was to convince the new investors for investment, but due to the employee's failure to understand the term time is money and lack of time management, they failed to convince the investors whose investment was very crucial for the organization. So, but is the phrase time is money really applicable and true? This is the most frequently asked questions, and often it has been said to be a lie. Our life is the most precious things we have. Money cannot buy everything, and it cannot be compared with time. Money cannot be considered to be the best thing that can come out of a healthy organization. But even if optimizing revenue and generating profit were the most crucial thing, pushing people to work faster is not the best way. Fast decisions are often the worst decisions. Under time pressure, people often tend to lose judgment and end up making wrong decisions. The imposition of time based standards brings fear among employees that if they fail to keep up with the pace, they will be fired. So, what I'm trying to tell you is money cannot buy everything, like we cannot buy time or happiness with money, and it cannot be compared with time because if we run out of time, money, we can always find a way to earn it. But if we run out of time or spend time unwisely, there is no any other way to get it back the time we have lost. Strong organizations often believe in running on human time because their power is human power. Weak leaders run their organization on machine time do their best to convert brilliant humans into machine parts. As a result, fail to achieve anything great. So, as a conclusion, as I mentioned earlier, time has often been compared with money, and both play a crucial role in both individuals' life as well as in business. But obsessing about time and gaining the same treatment to employees as machines because gaining profit is not the most important thing and is incorrect, and it will not help to achieve anything great. Value your time and learn to live your life. Thank you, sir.
I have a very simple question for you. Could you please justify your topic, the presentation topic that you picked up? Could you please justify it with a very valid example?
Sir?
Justify the topic that you've chosen. Justify it with a very valid example.
So I have justified the right here. So
No, I understand you have already presented it, but out of the presentation in general, out of your understanding of what time is money, whatever slides you've searched for, whatever you've written, why do you think time is money at the first place? Justify that statement with a valid example.
so time is money. About why did I choose that topic?
No, 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 no. Time is money. You've already chosen the topic. You've already given the presentations. Now you have a brief idea in your head about what the topic is actually about. So why is time money? Number one, explain that questions. Justify why the time is money with relevant examples.
Time is money because if we have a job or we are working in a certain organization, uh, we will be given salary. So if we didn't perform the task they have given, we won't be earning anything great. So, sir, time is money.
Well, thank you. Prasanna Gelal.
Yes. Good morning, sir.
Khushbulai, Khushbulai, Khushbu is there? Is she there? छैन भने यसपछि खुसबुको पाली चाहिँ फोन गरेर बोलाइदेऊ त कलर because she'll be losing marks. Hey, somebody please call her and ask her to come for the presentations. You just can't skip the presentation like that. भोलि इन्टरनलमा कम आयो भने अनि फेरि डिस्कसन सुन्नुहुन्छ.
Sir, can you see my screen?
Just a minute.
बोलाइदिन्छ
ल प्लिज उसले बोलाइदिइहाल न. If she's not ready, she loses marks. I'm not going to listen to any topic. मैले यो एक हप्ता प्रेजेन्टेसनको लागि दिइसकेको. Yes, please begin.
Okay, good morning everyone present here. I'm giving a short presentation on topic music is an universal language. Every one of us listens to music, right? And we listen to different kind of music. But first, what is music? What is music? Expression which consists of combination of vocal or instruments, different rhythmic pattern, collection of coordinated sounds. So basically music can be defined as the collection of coordinated rhythmic pattern which consists of vocals or instruments, right? So, according to a famous songwriter, Steve Wonder, music is a world within itself. It's a language we all understand. So, mm, so basics of music, types of music. There are more than 1,300 different genres of music. Blues, jazz, rock, soul, hip hop, country, reggae are some of the popular type. And we prefer to listen to different genres of music. And every culture consists of their own musical types. For example, looking around, Nevas have different kinds of musical performance as compared to Mughals in our culture. So music as a language. So music can be used to express emotion. We listen to emotional music. Generally music we listen to music as per our emotion or mood or how we are feeling. So it carries the same emotional vibe that we are going through. So music is the third hand of emotion. It was told by a Russian writer, Leo Tolstoy. Cinemas have been using music to maintain their plots emotion from the starting of filmmaking. We have listened to movies music, and they use musical sounds to convey the plot situation even more effectively. So they use the music. So music speaks for revolution. Music speaks for revolution. Music can empower and inspire people to work together. So if you have heard the song "Gaon Gaon Bata Utha" from our very own Nepate, then that's a really good example to support this statement. So music has been used to promote peace during various conflicts. Musical sessions were performed during the time of wars and conflict to let people know about the importance of peace. So the third one is music improves interpersonal communication. It gets interconnected to people. So it helps you to communicate with yourself in a better way. It can also generate some kind of energy within yourself. So music may reduce symptoms of depression. Music helps us to fight against depression. It helps to relieve stress, and music affects your perception of thinking. I think we have gone through this. Like we listen to a music and we listen to a song, and we started thinking, or we start to think life in a different way. So we are what we listen to. The fourth one is there is no boundary to understand music. I like to give an example. None of the Beatles could read or write music. Paul McCartney, a band member of one of the most popular English rock band, admitted during an interview that neither he nor any of his Beatles bandmates were able to read or write music. They never understood music theory. So there is no boundary to understand music or to compose music. So, so some of the other facts about music is, according to many people, music has been a part of inspiration for their success. In one of the interview, Barack Obama, the former president of United States, has has disclosed that listening to music has been a great meditation for him for past few years, and which helped him to work and think in a more effective manner. So music has a unique ability to join people together like nothing else in on nothing else on earth. So good music has been considered to be the audio form of stress ball. So music helps us to relieve stress. We we listen to music to feel calm and to uh, be a little calm. Yeah, and so in context of our culture too, music is involved from the day we are born to the day we die. We play some kinds of celebration music when a child is born, and the sangha, one of musical instrument, is played when a person from our family get uh, a person from a family get demised. So in conclusion, music is generally perceived as the most universal of all art forms. So it's the most universal of all art forms, and we also discussed that music helps us to communicate with people, with emotion, with ourselves. So we can say that music can be considered as an universal language. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. First things first, the song that you mentioned, "Gaon Gaon Bata Utha, Basti Basti Bata Utha," that was originally sung way back in the 1980s by a group called Ralpha. Uh, these were
Sorry, sir.
uh, these were musicians and writers. So they were fighting against the monarchist system, and they were looking for an equal right for everybody.
Yes, sir.
So there was a song to encourage that. And Nepathe, as you are right, Nepathe also sang it, but then that was a remake version of it. Okay. Now coming to the question, you mentioned a statement. Just go through the slide where you put up a statement. What Leo Tolstoy said: "Music is the something." Go to
Music
that
is
statement
the
once. Leo
short
Tolstoy
hand of
wala.
emotion. Yes, music is the short hand of
Okay.
emotion.
Please elaborate on this what do you call it? The statement.
Okay. Music is the short end of emotion. Short end refers to simple way of expressing something. So, according to Leo Tolstoy, music is the music helps us to express our emotion in a very simple way.
Thank you, Khushbu. She's not around. Okay. Dia.
खुसबुको नेट प्रब्लम आइरहेछ अरे सर दिया बाहिर छ अरे
Bye, everyone.
खै थाहा छैन सर मलाई
त्यस्तो
त
त हिजो
बाहिर
पनि थिएन त you guys keep like this ठिक छ you give me these reasons net problem छ मोबाइल डेटा चलाउने as simple as that 20 रुपैयाँमा 1 घण्टाको मोबाइल डेटा आउँछ यार म मोबाइल डेटा युज गरेर चलाइरहेको छु जब whenever I feel my net is not secure it is you being honest to yourself के ठिकै छ नआउ म पनि मार्क्सको म उ गर्दिने I'm not considering दियाको what's the reason
खै कता बाहिर गएको भनेर
अनुषा
Yes, sir.
let's please start बाहिर गएको भने त खबर गरिदिनु पर्छ एक दिन अगाडि हातमा मोबाइल हुन्छ देन एन्ड देयर मेसेज गरिदिँदा भइहाल्यो त अनुषा प्लिज स्टार्ट आम सरी यस आर यु प्रेजेन्ट त्यसपछि मोहित रेडी भइराख्ने है
Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to present on the topic internet safety. So first, let's talk about what is internet. Internet is a global computer network providing a variety of information and communication facilities consisting of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. As there are many pros and cons of internet. Some of the pros of the internet are connectivity, communication, and sharing. In the past days, we used to send letter, but it would take many days. But because of internet, we are easily able to transfer information in a small period of time. Similarly, we can information knowledge and learning. The internet allows people to learn information about any topic and offers an answer to any type of question. Selling and making money. If you want to sell products and services or run a business, the internet is the best place to sell goods. Similarly, entertainment. The internet provides people to access endless entertainment. Work from home. For example, many offices needed their employee to work from home in the 2020 COVID-19 outbreak. It wouldn't have been possible if the internet wasn't there. Cons of the internet are addiction, time waster, and causes distraction. If any person is spending much time on the internet connected devices, he can be addicted to the internet. Bullying, stalkers, and crime. A person who uses the internet are very frequently faced by abusive or trolls. Another cons of the internet is identity theft, hacking, viruses. There are various malicious users and computer hackers that can steal your personal information and hack accounts. Similarly, it affects your focus and patience. The sites have an instant gratification effects that we can use on the internet every day. Depression, loneliness, and social isolation. The internet also becomes a reason lead to depression, as many people tend to compare their lives on social networking sites. What is internet safety? Internet safety or e-safety is trying to be safe on the internet and is the act of maximizing a user's awareness of personal safety and security risks to provide information and property associated with using the internet. The self-protection from computer crimes like phishing, internet scams, and so on. It is also as the number of internet users continue to grow worldwide, internet safety is very important. Importance of internet safety. Internet safety starts from you yourself. It is designed to safeguard yourself from dangers such as scams, phishing, identity thefts, cyberbullying, etc. Internet safety is important to secure online transactions while using digital wallets in mobile. While using internet, you have to be smart, that is stay safe. You shouldn't give out personal information to people or places you don't know. Similarly, don't meet up, you shouldn't meet up people online. Accepting files, you shouldn't accept files sent by unknown link or users. And You should check whether the information you got is from a reliable site or not, or is it true or not. And lastly, T, tell someone you should tell someone you should tell someone or an adult if you're having a problem while using the internet. How to stay safe online. Number one is keep personal information professional and limited. People doesn't need to know about your personal relationship status or your home address. Practice safe browsing. You wouldn't choose to walk through a dangerous neighborhood, so you shouldn't visit dangerous neighborhoods online. Make sure your internet connection is or the safe or the mistake was. Um, when you go online in a public place, for example, by using a public Wi-Fi connection, you have no direct control over the security. So you should be careful what type of internet you are using. You should be careful what you download. You should choose strong password, because if you have weak password, the hackers can easily access your internet connection and steal your information.
You are stuck. एकछिन तिम्रो नेटवर्कमा प्रब्लम देखियो आई बिलिभ
Similarly, be careful what you post. The internet does not have a delete key. Okay. Be careful what you post. The internet does not have a delete key, so we have to be careful what you post. So, lastly, being safe on the internet is very important and can prevent problems. The internet can be a great resource for children and teens, but it can also be a dangerous danger of the web. And we should always remember that when you are on the web, nothing is safe. Thank you.
थ्याङ्क यू सो मच अब क्वेसन इज भेरी स्ट्रेट फरवर्ड है राइट फ्रम द टाइम अफ इट्स डिस्कभरी internet was always feared. It was always considered unsafe to use an internet. It was way back 1960s, 70s तिर युनाइटेड स्टेट्समा जब इन्टरनेटको हामीले आविष्कार भयो, इन्टरनेट स्टार्टेड हुन्छ नि स्प्रेडिङ आउट स्लोली र आजको दिनमा नेपाली पेरेन्ट्स हेभ अ ह्युज कन्सर्न इज इन्टरनेट सेफ भन्ने हिसाबले. Yes, it has its various strong points. You can look for educational things, you can look for important things. At the same time, it also has a darker side. Do you think internet in Nepalese context ma, do you think internet that we use today is safe? Huh?
Since the use of internet is growing rapidly in Nepal, I don't think it is safe because everyone is using the internet. Only
How could the authorities make internet safer then?
अब के भन्छ एज रेस्ट्रिक्सनहरू हाल्ने लाइक टु के भन्छ अनयुजफुल त्यो के भन्छ युथहरूलाई इफेक्ट गर्नेहरू वेबसाइटमा एज रेस्ट्रिक्सनहरू हाल्ने.
Next, मोहित सर हुनुहुन्छ कि हुनुहुन्न फेरि मोहित पनि छैन. ठिक छ, नआऊ नबस के भन्नु. मोहित पछि एरिस्ना.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Please come up with the presentation.
Sir, can you see?
Yes, let's begin.
Good morning, everyone. I'm here to talk about Salisbury Department Store. So, I'll be talking about its introduction, SWOT analysis, competition, market strategy, and its conclusion. What is Salisbury Department Store? Salisbury Department Store is one of the best retail stores in Nepal. It is very popular among shoppers in Kathmandu, Lalitpur, and Pokhara. Great shopping experience at honest price is the motto of Salisbury Department Store. It follows B2C concept of retail chain and helps customer to make huge savings on each purchase and enjoy easy and hassle-free wholesale shopping under the same roof. So, what is SWOT analysis? Talking about its strength, Salisbury runs under the huge infrastructure with ample of parking space and secure locker system. Also blessed with loyal customers where they can find varieties of choices with full range of 10,000 plus products with reasonable price. Next, limited numbers of customers, no bargaining, fixed price, no central warehouse and wholesale unit are some of the weaknesses, and its opportunities are growing level of income, beginning to trade online, diversifying product range, threats, intense competition. Pathatini and Big Mart have a lot of outlets in different places of Nepal, but Salisbury's outlets are limited to a couple of urban areas. Specifically, two of the direct competitors are the competitive threats to Salisbury because they are its direct competitors and have similar customer base. In addition, Bhatta and by Big Mart reach is much higher in terms of customer volume. Even though Bhatta doesn't have any e-commerce platform, it has a loyal customer base who are willing to visit the outlets. Big Mart have also created a customer base but has managed to up its game in the retailing business by tying up with Daraz with the biggest e-commerce website right now. Moving on to its competition, Salisbury is a leading retail store with a workforce of more than 200 outlets in different locations. Salisbury have good competitors in Nepal. Bhatpatini, Big Mart, Selvays, KK Mart are some of the famous retail direct competitors. There are also a number of indirect competitors in the market which are moms and pop stores, also known as Kirana Pasal in Nepali, shopping malls, e-commerce sites like Daraz, etc. Marketing strategy. Salisbury marketing strategy its product. Salisbury is one of the largest retail chain in Nepal, providing customer with a assortment of groceries, kitchen items, electronics, gift cards, flour, and other necessary necessities from 23 years ago. Pricing has low pricing, value pricing, bundling, and buy one get one free offer. Place. Salisbury outlets are at a prime location and attracts customer on a day-to-day basis which is convenient for a customer who are on to go. Promotion. It promotes its market by providing club cards, special occasion offer, marketing seasonal item, combo offers, giving advertisement is in newspaper and social media. Coming to the end, Salisbury has a rise in grocery shopping due to the COVID-19 pandemic as we all are locked in our homes. Excellent in terms of market expansion, diversifying product range, buying another retail business, and thank you.
Okay. You've mentioned buy one get one free as a pricing strategy, but well, it's more of promotion than a pricing. Buy one get one free is an offer. So an offer would rather get into the promotion sector than the pricing sector, right? First things first. Now the
Yes, sir.
question: um, why does Salisbury have a clear advantage over its rivals? Like you skip the online shopping part. at physical stores, why do you think, or why does Salisbury have an advantage over its direct rivals like Tailways, Bhatbhatini, K&K, and other ones?
Because in my opinion, I think Salisbury has more outlets than Bhatpantini, and it has its location are on prime stores, so people can easily go there to shop, and they can shop different varieties of item in same under the same roof, so it is more good.
Okay, thank you. Next, Anupama.
Sorry, screen IO.
Yes, I. Let's begin. Okay, screen ला maximize कर दे. Yes, let's start.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm here for the presentation on social media. So at the end of the presentation, we're gonna know about what is social media, about the facts of social media, what kinds of social media are there, and the apps on social media, its pros and cons, and how to use it safely. What is social media? So social media is a computer-based technology that is invented to allow sharing information and your ideas to different parts of the world. It is an it is in the form of website and application that share content quickly and efficiently, and it helps us to connect and communicate and interact with many people living all over the world. So some facts about social media are in social media there are currently 3.96 billion active users. The average person time spent on social media is 142 minutes, which is 2 hour 22 minutes, and 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 in every and in 2015 the user were 2.7 billion users, and in 2020 it's 3.96 billion users. That's an overall increase of 92.76% in just 5 years. We can see that how social media is gradually increasing day by day, and there are 16 new users every second in social media platform. And the fun fact is the most liked picture on Instagram is of a picture of an egg, which is uploaded by world record egg handle, which has 50 million likes. So here are the kinds of social media. There are different kinds of social media which has different categories. So there are content communities, social networking site, blogs, collaborative projects, social shopping networks, and this categories, different apps fall under these categories. And the apps are YouTube, Instagram, Google, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Snapchat, etc. So the most top two used apps are Facebook and YouTube. So talking about Facebook, it was founded in 2004, and it is used mostly by everyone all over the world. So the user are 2.74 billions. So it is a social networking site where we can share, upload, and communicate with each other. So an average person having a Facebook account has 120 friends. So its slogan is Facebook help you connect and share with the people in your life. So talking about YouTube, it is a second most used app. It was founded in 2004 and over 2.29 billion users use it, and it's mostly used, the research shows that it's mostly used from your mobile phone, and it is an online site for sharing videos where you can upload a video and over all the world you can see. So it's used for educational purpose and many others. And you can upload a video here and you just, there are national and international audience can see it. So talking about pros and cons, like like uh, like a like how there are always two sides of a coin, the same goes for social media. It has its own pros and cons. So pros, talking about pros, connectivity, it connects people all around the world, with your family and friends. Education, social media can be a tool for education. You can get lots of knowledge regarding your studies and your career. You get different types of information and update about what's happening around the world, and you can promote your product or organization which is beneficial for the business. Awareness program can be conducted through social media. Last but not the least, develops a good relationship between your colleague and other business related stuff. So talking about cons, social media can be very addictive, especially for young people who are addicted and urged to use that and check their profile every next hour. It has an in the current says cyberbullying is one of the problem we can see it. There can be harassment through online platform. This is mainly seen in teenagers. Hackers can destroy, steal, or invent your private information, and it is an inventory description action done for mainly money purpose. That fraud and scam is also a problem we can see. And talking about health issue, heavy use of social media can lead to depression, anxiety, back pain, problems in eyesight, etc. So how to use it safely? So you need to put a strong password to your social media account and be very selective with your friends. You just don't accept everyone who sends your friend request, and be very careful about what you share in your social media. You don't have to share every single details of your life. Put a different password for each app, because if your one account password gets hacked, the hacker can't log into others account. And don't click any random links which is sent in the messages or anywhere, because that can be fraud. Or just block or report to any account which is just unnecessary sending you different messages. Thank you.
Okay. Social media has pros and cons. That's fine. I have an example of myself. Like 1.5 years ago, I started a small experiment to see. I was over dependent on these social medias, on these social websites, Facebook, Instagram, and all of that. So I decided, let's see, I'll deactivate all of my social media accounts. I deactivated them. Initially, it was quite difficult, but 1.5 years later, I'm very happy I did it because I no more have addictions. That's my personal point of view. I no more have addictions to what somebody has to say about this. I may not be well informed about whatever is going around me, but I'm fine with it. Okay, that was my example. Now, how does social media impact people?
Social media is good in its own way, but it has its own bad ways. Like, I also don't use Facebook. I used to use
Good.
it, but I just one day I thought that I'm wasting my time here, and I
Mm,
just thought of detox, and from there I just don't use it, and I guess life is good without it.
well, ल 8:58 भइसक्यो सदीक्षा म्याडमको पालि भोलि राम्ररी तयारी गरेर आउनु होला अनि जो जो अहिले एब्सेन्ट भएको छन् सबैजनालाई म यो मार्फत खबर के गर्न चाहन्छु भने लास्टमा एकचोटि चान्स पाउँछौ। लास्टमा भन्नाले अब किनभने नाउ रोल नम्बर वाइज गइसक्यो, तिमीहरूको अगाडिको रोल नम्बर यो लाइन काटेर म एडजस्ट गर्न मिल्दैन। विल जस्ट गो एज पर द रोल नम्बर्स। वान्स रोल नम्बर 30, 31 वाट एभर इज द एन्ड, वान्स त्यो रोल नम्बर सिद्धिसकेपछि एब्सेन्टी को थियो तिनीहरूलाई वान चान्स दिन्छु। बिकज यु आर एब्सेन्ट यु विल क्वालिफाई फर 9। अरू सबैले 10 बाट गरे, तिमीहरू एब्सेन्ट थियो आफ्नो पालीमा, your full marks will now get down to 9. I am not listening to anything. So make sure that these people हुन्छ नि उनीहरूलाई भनिदिने एकीकृत
Yes, sir.
राम्ररी इन्फर्म गरिदेऊ तिनीहरूलाई होइन। अब यस्तो यस्तो
हुन्छ
भयो, तिमीहरूलाई चाहिँ यसरी यसरी हुन्छ अरे, एनी प्रब्लम्स आस्क देम टु टक टु मी, मेल मी एन्ड देन I'll talk to them.
हुन्छ
केही प्रब्लम छ केही इस्युज छ भने मेल गर्न लाउने। इट्स अ वन्डरफुल एज। हामीसित हात हातमा मोबाइल छ, हात हातमा मोबाइल नेटवर्क छ। द डे 7 बजेदेखि मेरो जेनरली 7 बजेदेखि मेरो क्लास छ। द डे आई फाइन्ड 6:50 मा म इन्टरनेट चेक गर्दाखेरि मेरो इन्टरनेट राम्ररी चलेको छैन भन्यो भने 30 रुपियाँमा 2 घन्टाको पाउँछ एनटिसी। 30 रुपियाँमा *1415*8# गरेर 2 थिच्यो भने 30 रुपियाँमा 2 घन्टाको फ्री इन्टरनेट आउँछ। म त्यही चलाउँछु। मान्छे इट्स अबाउट द एटिट्युड, इट्स अबाउट हुन्छ नि योर विलिङनेस टु डु राइट। So please inform them. Those who missed chances, they will get a chance in the end. But their total final marks, the full marks would be 9, and then they'll have to attempt from 9. 8 marks per.
हुन्छ
Volleyball will start from where we left. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and then Wednesday is Friday, 9:30 to 10:30. Let's see. Thank you so much.